Hi everybody, it's Robert with Kruithoff Photography here to give you kind of a quick tutorial to see how to make your picture packages for your youth sports photography that you have had taken recently. So hopefully by now you've gotten an email that looks something like this. It'll tell you that your individual pictures are available for viewing. And then at some point you're going to get a second email that's going to look something like this. And it is going to tell you that your team and your individual images are available for viewing. So it takes a couple of days for us to make the team pictures, so that's why you get two emails. So if you want to buy pictures right away after you've received this email, you certainly can. All you have to do is click on the link right there, and it is going to open up into your players gallery. And so this one right here, you'll notice that there's no team picture in here, although there's a couple of pictures with two kids in it because this Nessa is a twin, and so we are able to mark the pictures of her sister so they show up in both galleries. But you'll notice that when we go to this other one over here, which is Jana's gallery, that when we get in there, you're going to see all of her poses, but there's also a team picture right over here. And basically the only difference between these two situations is that with the team picture right here, everything that's available on our website, you'll be able to shop for the memory mates and any of the packages that include a memory mate or a team picture, or if you go over here to the individual item or the individual players right here, all of the pictures with teams will be filtered out. So that's really the only difference. But like I said, once you get these player pictures back and the team picture ready to go, you can shop for just about everything, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So really, to get started, you don't have to agonize over a choice. You just kind of need to pick something to get it to start helping you build a package. And so it wants you to choose a pose and then choose a background. And if you don't like the background, again, you don't have to stick with it through the whole time. You could either change it now by selecting any of the other ones, or even if you don't like the pose, you can just close out of here and choose one of the other poses. And again, it's going to want you to choose a different background. Whatever you like to do, that's the nice thing about being able to customize. But you have to just choose a pose and a background and then click continue to order. And then it's going to let you into our little shopping mall thing right here. So you notice we started here at the top with that coupon we talked about when you came to get pictures. And then we've got individual print packages right here. And then because the team picture is available for Jana's team right here, you'll see that the memory made packages are available. And then we've got some swag packs that include some keychains and buttons and trader cards and coffee mugs and water bottles. And then if you just want to get something simple, just like maybe just the memory made, or you like just some 8x10s or whatever, you can order those things a la carte. They're all broken out individually, but we try to package things together so you can kind of get you a little bit of value right there. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to sort of pick a package to get started here so we can kind of illustrate to you what's going on. And we're going to pick this Letterman's package right here. And we're just going to add that to the cart. And this is going to also make a memory mate available to you for a $2 discount. And we're going to go ahead and add that in here. That way I can show you how that works as well. And so we're going to continue. And so now what it's going to do is take us to the package that we got here with the Letterman, and that includes a 5x7, a photo button, and 4 wallets. And so it's going to give us a chance to customize all that right here. So before we get started, I just want to tell you there's two limitations that you kind of have to work with in here. They're pretty basic, but it'll help you kind of understand why things work the way that they do. And the first one is that when we take your player's picture, we try to get a head to toe in there. That way you can use it in kind of a bunch of different situations. That way you're not completely limited. But the only limitation is that when you get them in the picture right here, we can't make them any smaller. They won't downsize. You can make them larger, and that way you can kind of reposition them in the picture if you'd like to see the volleyball, or if you didn't like that background and you want them to be here, but you'd like them to be repositioned again. You can make them larger, but unfortunately, the size, when you get the head to toe like that, you can reposition them a little bit, but that's kind of the limitation as far as that cropping goes. And then one of the other limitations is that you can't necessarily edit everything in the picture. They're going to give you some options here, like you can edit some text on this picture right here. the buttons, the keychains and everything. They've only got some limited fields, so you can't edit, like everything in the picture. But they're going to give you the options right here on the screen of what you like to edit. For example, this one here, you can just have no text, and that way you don't have to worry about it, putting any information in. So we're just going to go ahead and do that with the 5x7 since it's got this pretty cool high-Z volleyball background right here. And we're going to continue on to the next product in the package, which is that photo button. And so again, you got the player right up in here. You could change the background if you want, and what it's going to do is limit it to the backgrounds that are available for that particular product, or if you'd like to go to choose another background with some colors or any of these other things, you can choose one of these other backgrounds, and then you can add some text. And this is Jana, and we can add that in right there, and you can position it. We could make that a black text, or we could make it a red text. You can outline it and that sort of thing. And then we go back to the images, and then you just go ahead and continue to the next product. And so now we've got these wallet size pictures right here, and so we'll put Jana in the box right there, and she plays for the Gophers. 2000, I don't know if she plays with the Gophers or not, but we'll put that in there just so you kind of get the idea. And you can see down over here at the bottom of the picture that it's updating there at the bottom. And again, if you wanted no text, or you could put a frosted title bar down there. You can see it puts a strip, and then we can put Jana in there again. Oops. And the Gophers, and 2019. And then so you can see that it kind of makes it stand out a little bit right there. So those type of things that you can do. And then you just add that to the cart. And then because we added a memory mate to that at the beginning process here, it's going to call it up for you as well. And again, you get to edit this, where you can again reposition the player if you'd like to make her a little bit bigger. Maybe the background, you'd like it to be this high-Z one again, or even some of these other ones. If you go down to, there's some sports graphics in here that look kind of cool. So she's got a red uniform on there. You can customize that right there, make it a little bit larger, and then you can select the Gophers and 2019. And it's going to update that over there for you. And then again, it drops the team picture into that memory mate for you automatically. And then again, if you'd like to reposition things, whatever you'd like to do, add that to the cart right there. And then it's going to take you back out here to the mall, so to speak. But all you have to do is click on your little checkout out there. And it's going to take you in here where you can see what your cart total is. You can even click on here and it's going to show you the breakout of your package, where we've got a 5x7, those buttons, and then of course those wallet sizes. And then you can see where it added that memory mate at a $2 discount for you right there at the bottom. So then you proceed to checkout, and you can pay for it with your card, or if you've got PayPal, whatever you'd like to do there. And then you can get yourself squared away. Pictures will be delivered to you there via mail right to your home, the shipping address you provide. And then if you have any questions or any problems, please give us a call. We'd be happy to help you out at 406-642-7957. Hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for using Kruithoff Photography for your youth sports photography. Thanks. Bye-bye.